My name is Brian Morrison. I am a senior copywriter at Arrivals and Departures, aka A&D, also known as Arrivals You Face Our Baseball Team. I learned about the NACs at my second gig. It was after I was an intern. Someone there had previously won it and mentioned if I was entering, and I had no idea what it was, and then they broke it down for me, and finding out either you can win money or a trip to Cannes, I was instantly in. Yeah. It's the money, the dinero. I tried my best to enter every year. And I think it's great to get a book piece if you are able to win. I think it's nice that you're not really facing against a client per se. You're more so submitting work to just creative directors and whatnot in the industry. So I think there's a different perspective or look at the approach of how you create the idea. I think overall it's been like 8.5 out of 10. I've gotten 1 merit and 1 silver. I'm a bit jaded, we'll say, just because sometimes you believe you deserve gold, and like this year no one placed gold, and I'm only bringing it up because I have the opportunity. I know all the judges' name by heart now, and just like I will one day prove myself to them and get gold. For the entry itself, I think what was tough right away was it was geared towards Gen Z. So our thought process behind it was like, how do we make sure that these young folks care about our idea? We created a giant statue of the blue cow, and they were made of this substance called zeolite. And what it was it's funny, when we got the brief, we just did a quick Google search of like ways to reduce methane. And we found out that there's this kitty litter called zeolite that's able to absorb methane gases. And instantly we were like, okay, how do we use this? Let's build a giant statue out of it. It not only gets the logo out there, but then also captures methane gas. Thank God for Google. Shop your idea around. If you don't work at an agency, I don't know, ask your parents. But if you work at an agency, basically shop your idea around. Make sure you go through your CDs, go through your CCOs, just like double check, gut check, and just see if everyone's feeling it kind of thing. Like we had most of the idea, and when we were showing people, they were like, yeah, that's it. And it was very simple. But one part is I'll give a shout out to our CDs, Jeff and Anton. We were sitting with them and we had to come up with a name for our idea. And we were throwing things around, and then someone said derriere. We came up with a nice little innuendo about their butts, because that's where the methane comes from. And then we were locked in. But it was all because we shopped our idea around and just talked to others and whatnot. I watched the replay of it because we were in a meeting at that time. It's funny because we had a window to the office, and you could see people looking at us being like, like trying to make eyes, and like us just shaking in our chairs, being like, did we win? Like, I can't wait. And then I got back to my desk, and I'm a phone addict. So instantly went to my phone, and like it was already people messaging me being like, congrats. Yeah, it felt great. It was just instant joy. That gold though, when we found out we won, like instantly we're like, oh, we're into some moolah, like we get a little extra cash in our pocket. So my art director, I remember he started looking up Switches because he wanted to buy a new video game system. So he's like, sweet, now I have money to buy a Switch. And then I started looking at shoes. So I just like bought a new pair of Bape shoes. I've always, as a kid, I remember like 2006, 2005 when Bape became popular, I always wanted a pair, but they were way out of my price bracket. So once I happened upon some new money, I was just like, I'm finally gonna get these. I feel like it's slightly a midlife crisis or something. Like just having extra money. Haven't worn them yet. I ruined nice things, so I haven't worn them yet. I even debated wearing them today, but like too scared because I can't have nice things. So I think they're on ice. Hi, my name is Brian, and I won silver in the National Advertising Challenge.